thing. All right, we back. NFL season. We back for another one. Let me change the view real quick. What y'all think? This one? Oh,
That's
hey,
cool right now.
I like it right
Like first take.
here. But yeah, y'all, we back for the season. NFL. Y'all already know how it is. Week one start tomorrow. But before we get off into the NFL, before we get off into anything, we got to talk about college football. We got to talk about this new NBA story of Kawhi Leonard out here. Man, my boy getting paid to do nothing. My boy is getting paid under the table. We got a lot to talk about. We got Texas. We got Alabama. We got the U. Yep. You see it. Just so I can know my fellow mates. And Tyrone, if you watching, yeah, we jump ship. Right on time. Right on time. But it was a fun weekend in college football. It was good to see so many top 10 matchups. And RIP to the Bill Belichick fans. We got a lot to talk about.
One game.
We go. So where do we start, man? Well, I think we want to start with Texas, Ohio State. What do we think of the debut of the generational arch?
Man, it's not fair. Arch didn't ask for all this publicity. He's just gonna go out there and play football. My only concern with him is how fast just how fast he got away from his passing motion, man. Like halfway through the game, he was just trying to side on every pass, and his fundamentals were just off really bad. His Sark didn't help him. The head coach, the play calling was just not in the rhythm. Just overall, it could easily been a 1 touchdown, 3 interception game. The DBs on OSU kind of bailed him out, but he can only come up from here. But he's gonna have to really hunker down and try, man. It did not look good at all.
So if I'm a Texas fan, defensively, you great. I mean, you held them 14 points. You did your job. Jeremiah Smith did not kill you. You again held him under 50 yards?
Yeah, he dropped 4 pounds too.
Yeah,
you
held him under 50 yards. You again contained him. The offense didn't get the Ohio State offense didn't look crazy impressive. I mean, your defense looked really, really good. You kept your team in the game all game. Right. Texas offensively, my problem was, Arch was having a bad game, but even on some of the play calling, like let's say the 4th and 1. I'm gonna say this, and this ain't even as an Eagles fan. If you ain't Philly, why you tush pushing? Then if you gonna run the tush push, run the actual tush push and put somebody behind Arch to push him through. Why we just doing a standard quarterback sneak, and then we gonna do a no huddle version, but we ain't even ready. You might got an O lineman that might slip because they trying to rush and surprise them, and it didn't work. Josh Allen tried the same thing against Kansas City Chiefs. It didn't work. If I'm Sark, I'd rather you just call a timeout, come up with your best play call. Every coach practices goal line, 2-point possession plays. You have a whole set of plays that you have right there on your arsenal. Let's pick the best play, and if they stop that, cool. But let's not rush it because that ended up being really, to me, what cost them the game. I mean, that, and then you had that drop. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say the drop. The bad pass from Arch when they ran the mesh concept on the 3rd down, where I think Ringo would have scored because of how much it worked.
I mean, to be honest, I think everybody's like kind of over exaggerating it. Like, to be honest, Matt Patricia did a great game plan.
Oh, he did.
Like, that was great. I didn't think he was. I know DC. He did a great game plan against Arch. He was young. I feel like as time goes on, we go to SEC, bro. Our defense is not Matt Patricia defense. He gonna play way better when he go to SEC play. It's his first game. Then you went to Ohio State. First of all, your first actual start. You went to Ohio State. They just won that championship. Which Julian saying he's very young too. It's his first start too. So which it was like they both was like kind of fresh.
But he at least got Jeremiah Smith to lean on.
He had Wingo.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really see Ringo. Like, if I'm being honest with you, Ringo, if I'm gonna compare the Miami game, that freshman from Miami, I saw Tony. Tony was at
to be honest, like they should keep running the ball. They had it was running the ball first effectively. They started doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I just feel like he's one track mind. If he got, I'm gonna get Arch to pass and pass, but the run game working, y'all getting 10 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards of carry.
let that win a game for you. Ain't got to win a game by Arch on. He's still young.
Some RPOs, like because I
Yeah.
ain't seen none of the
Yeah, some
RPO stuff that
RPO.
Quinn
Yeah,
Ewers
get
ran
him moving.
last year. It seemed like everything Arch was getting was drop back. He's having to do NFL reads, read the whole defense. Let's simplify this. Let's do some rollouts. Let's do some half field reads, some RPOs. Give him some.
To be
quick
honest, though, that sound good, but man, pretty sure he was disguising the hell out of that defense. I ain't lying.
No, he was.
One time he had three safety. One time he had number 8. He was like dropped
He
back.
was
He came back, got
describing
the
the
sack.
game. He was.
Yeah, he
The
was.
only thing is, kind of like Don was said, just get him comfortable. Like his first throw was like what, a 20-yard out route? Like
Yeah, I
get
think
the
it
guy
was.
comfortable. Like just give him some. Like my biggest thing is, okay, Manny can run. He is a phenomenal athlete. Why not do some bootlegs? He ran like what, 2 bootlegs?
Yeah, like I
Get
saw.
down the move.
I would have ran a little bit more, especially. And then another thing too, when they was running the ball, it was a lot of downhill. Why we didn't see no power or no stretches? Why we didn't see anything to test?
Yeah, because
it working
middle
though.
is
The power
OSU.
working though. The power
Yeah.
working though. The power. I mean, the slam stuff working. The down the middle was killing because they were getting yards. They couldn't. They couldn't stop them.
Bootleg, though. The down the middle stuff, all you're doing is okay, play action, dive. Okay, now I'll try to make a quick read. Versus if I'm doing the stretches, even if it's only gaining 2 or 3 yards, it's still keeping that
the outside
second arch.
Yeah, but I think they do because they had 5 down. So like, man, we're not gonna catch the outside linebacker was stopping it. But I mean, he's still young. He's gonna learn from it.
Oh yeah, I think everybody's overreacting. If I had to give a comparison, I think it's. I remember how let's see, if I had to give a comparison nowadays, Wemby's first summer league game, everybody was calling Wemby trash, boom, 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 this and that.
Flag too.
Flag had 30, and they said, let's take him out. I think everybody's overreacting, saying he isn't generational. Do I think he's generational? Who knows? I think he can grow into it. I think that's the main thing of Paul Feinbaum, these ESPN analysts saying he's going to come in and win the Heisman and crowning him and basically giving LeBron James expectations. And I think that's the problem with setting him up to fail like that is the issue. Instead of just Arch Manning is going to be he's going to be a number 1 pick. He is. We still think that. We just think it's going to take some time. It might take 2 seasons for him to become a number 1 pick.
Well, Granddaddy said he's going to be his 2 seasons. So I believe Archie. The Granddaddy said he's going to be the 2 years. He's going to be the 2 years.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
he needs to stay 2 years anyway because let this class go and get out because the Browns going to try to get you or the Saints.
Let them get Drew Allen, Nussmeier. I hope I don't want Sellers to go there.
Zeller gonna be in the league long. He's gonna be another Richardson.
I don't see what if they really think Sellers a QB1.
He just big. He just big, bro. He just big. He running.
I like him in the second.
He's athletic. He can throw the ball, but
he can't pass, bro.
Yeah.
That game versus VT, bro, he only had one good pass. He had one good pass.
That deep ball though. That deep ball.
That's cool, but what can you do?
It was an easy read though. Real talk.
If I do too high the whole game, how can you beat me other than running? And VT trash. They be on VT trash. I ain't gonna lie. People are like that.
They were hanging around.
I would say their front 7 was good. That secondary could have got, but I mean, like you said, they weren't really testing the outside of. Really, that first drive was impressive for.
Yeah, it was.
When they were doing RPOs,
and
they were keeping the reads simple. That's why I'm saying with Arch, kind of the same mindset.
Keep it simple.
Give him some easy reads, and he was in rhythm. But then Sellers got out of rhythm real fast. But that's another conversation. I will say that South Carolina defense is still good as advertised. Sellers, he still made plays. I want to see him against other talent, but we've seen he could beat SEC teams. I guess the segment into South Carolina. Virginia Tech, that quarterback,
he went down. So like his sophomore year is his best year. Last year was up and down. This year, like he just went all the way down.
It's the turnovers for me. Like the red zone turnover where they could have had 3 points and he just threw it straight to the safety. I'm just sitting there like, if I'm Virginia Tech, I'm trying to. Yeah, if I'm Virginia Tech, I'm like, who on the bench? We need to start the new era.
This is last year, so
Texas Ohio State, that was the big game. We're gonna talk about the night game, LSU, Clemson. I know our LSU brother ain't on here, but he gonna be on next week to talk noise to midnight because midnight Terrence, we always wrong. We pick Clemson.
But we had a reason to pick Clemson.
Yeah, the reason.
No. Ryan Kelly in the first half was proving us right. Like I didn't get that call of 4th and 1. You call a timeout. And then you run a screen, because I'm like, even if you pick it up running that screen, you're going to clock it and kick the field goal anyway.
Yeah, right.
So first half, Brian Kelly, who all sitting there like, yeah, this the Brian Kelly we know. And then Gary Nussmeier and the receivers and the defense came out second half and saved his ass. That's my opinion.
They're safety from Memphis somewhere. They transferred in the AC guy AJ Hasty.
Yeah, he was
came back.
benched. Yeah,
he came back and helped out a lot.
Man, that defense looked good, man. The blitzes were real exotic. I mean, it was one play. I think it was like the last play that Clemson had. Nobody knew that corner was coming, and he got in his face real fast.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Clemson ain't got no receivers for her. They receiver core trash.
I think I got one, but I ain't see him. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see him in that game. He disappeared on us.
Even that receiver that was going on.
Klubnik was kind of making things work with his feet in the first half. And I think LSU came out in the second half and said, we're going to send them edge heats. We're going to send outside linebackers, occasionally send corners. We're going to corral you in this pocket and make you beat us from the pocket.
What's that was nice?
Who?
What's the receiver? He did pretty good.
Nah, LSU got a lot of receivers again. They got a lot of receivers.
I would say LSU, and I will say this is an issue in college too. What did y'all think about the non-catches all throughout the weekend? Because South Carolina had one with old boy Harbor,
yeah.
And then LSU had that one. I'm sitting here like, are we having an issue like we did in the NFL where we don't know what a catch is?
I think because the ball, jumbling, they call it not catch. I think the ball moves.
Or if you touch the ground at all, even if you have control.
Yeah, sometimes because when they change it from that, you can hit the ground now. You got control of it. At first, it wasn't it. So they kind of flip flop.
But the thing with the LSU catch, he caught the ball inbounds, hit the power line, and then went out of bounds. I thought it hit the power line, it's a touchdown.
I thought he scored. I thought he scored, no lie. But when they kept doing reviewing,
I thought Nick Harbor was a scorer until they said because the defender, even though he had control 2 feet down, because the defender touched the ball before he went to the ground, even though he had 2 feet down in control beforehand, and it moved a little bit, they called it off. And I'm just sitting there like, it reminds me of and I ain't even trying to bring up this pain point for you midnight, but remember Jesse James when he called against the Patriots, made that move. Yeah, you sitting there like, come on, man.
Then they changed it. Year later, they changed it. Yeah, that's like Dallas when boy scored.
Yeah, it is. I was saying like, man, LSU fans, I ain't gonna lie, y'all lose this game, y'all about to feel like Dallas.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
You just don't know no more. You really just don't know no more what's going on. It's just it's week one though. A lot of different rules this year. Like the injury rule, like they hurt if they clock the ball down and you fall, that's a timeout.
Oh yes, timeout. Yeah, I like that rule though.
Yeah, cause last year got bad.
I do like that rule because you got a lot of people faking injuries. Like, let me just slow them boys down. Let me get some pickle juice, hamstring.
Yeah,
and you just sitting here like, bro, it's getting ridiculous. But I'm happy about that rule. And then I think the last game we got to talk about Miami and Notre Dame. I will say Notre Dame. I go Notre Dame respect before I talk about my Hurricanes. Yeah, I said it. Anybody want to? Yeah, Tyrone, I said it. But Notre Dame, they did fight back, and their freshman is going to be a good quarterback. He's going to be a real good.
He ain't a freshman.
Yeah, he a freshman.
I think like a sophomore junior.
Nah, he a freshman.
See what they call.
DJ Carr older than that.
Let me see. Yeah, he redshirt freshman.
Oh, he's a freshman, man. They had a black dude. They had one black dude there too last year. I don't know what happened to him.
It's Notre Dame, man. Anyway. But I'll say this. I didn't like Notre Dame game plan to start the game. I didn't mind the screens at first, but when you throw 6 screens in a row,
yeah,
I'm sitting here like eventually a DB just gonna say, you know what? Next time I feel like a screen gonna happen, I'm just gonna jump it. And they did have that pick at the end where it got tipped up to the defensive end. Other than that, though, I like what I saw from Carr. As a Miami fan, I was happy that Jeremiah Love didn't get his touches, but I didn't understand why he's not getting his touches. Because he's your best player. Why we not? I know that front seven was good, but okay, if we can't run the ball, can we run some screens? Can we run some option routes? Can we attack these linebackers? Because the linebackers can be had. And I'm just sitting here like, even though the D line of Miami is doing a good job against the O line. You got to be consistent with the run game. You got to get the ball into your best player's hands. And I think that's where they lost the game compared to Miami, where I didn't think we looked as explosive as last year, nowhere near, but I think we kept it simple. We got the ball in our best players' hands, and we ball control. We dominate the time of possession. I did think at the end we were playing our food, being a little, and I did think at the end we were being too conservative with the run. Like that 3rd and 2 after we caught the pick, I would have liked to run a little zip route to Tony, get that first down and start eating more clock, but we got to win. I ain't going to complain. But I like what I see, but Notre Dame going to be fine. I think they'll beat Texas A&M when they see them, and I think they're still going to get in the playoffs. I just think they're still trying to find their identity with the new quarterback.
For sure.
Man, what y'all think?
Man, I think honestly, like I said, first I'm gonna go to Miami first. Like people like really experienced like all the weekend. Like even though a lot of the experience mattered a lot this weekend versus the loose quarterbacks. Derek Carr, I mean not Derek Carr. Shit, he talking about me.
CJ.
Carson Beck.
Yeah,
Carson Beck. He's older. He been in college 4 years. He only lost 3 games with Georgia. So I wasn't really feeling like worried about him personally. I thought it was more of a Notre Dame off that hype last year. They made it run, but I didn't think about, well, this is the guy first start. He's going to get Miami. So it's like he's still young quarterbacks. Miami did look good. We see y'all in a couple weeks. I'm going to beat that. But tell you feel me. Now Notre Dame, I'm not believing in their quarterback. I'm not lying. I feel like their offense is not like it was last year. I think Leonard made the offense better. I think this year they're going to try to rely too much on Love, and it's not going to work. A&M, they're gonna beat A&M because I seen A&M play last week. UTSA, it was not good. Marcel Reed, that was terrible. So they're gonna beat A&M, but their schedule's kind of tough. They got a lot of ranked teams this year. If they do make playoffs, is it gonna be an early exit? I don't think it's gonna be a far like it was last year, unless he improves, like Will Howard did, lose early in the year, and then come back and play well.
Play good, brother.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
I will say about Notre Dame. They D-line look a little bit – they look like they can get ran on this year compared to last year.
Yeah,
where
their D-line is not that good.
Yeah, like specifically the defense tackle. The edge rushers look pretty good. It was the defensive tackles because all Miami was doing was dive and power. It was no in between. It was 77% in between the tackles. And if you letting Miami run for, 150 yards? Let me see Miami.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 150 yards. And it's all in between the tackles, or 80% of it came from there. Your defensive tackles, you got to bow up. So I think if A&M beats them, it's going to have to be off the back of Moss and Marcel Reed killing them on the run. But I think in that matchup, I'm going to lean towards Notre Dame. But it'll be a close game. It'll be close like it was.
They playing in South Bend, right? Because last year with the A&M last year, they playing in South Bend this year, right?
I want to say they are. Let me go look and make sure. They playing A&M. I changed my tune slightly, but I still think they win.
I seen Marcel play last week. They played under competition. They should have beat UTSA by a lot.
Yeah, it's in South Bend this year.
I just don't understand what you're trying to say about Notre Dame quarterback. Did you not see that first drive when he had to roll out and keep his composure and throw it back? I mean, I think he played fairly decent.
I was like, that no look was nasty. I saw that replay. I said, "Oh, he no looked it." I said, "The goal of a freshman and no look it."
I just don't believe him.
Freshman, he gonna be okay. They just gotta get their run game in order. As for Carson Beck, I'll give it to him, man. I'll give it to Carson Beck. I was not a believer in him. I thought that his better days were at Georgia, but he didn't turn the ball over. He played a good game. He got some touchdowns. I liked it.
I want to see.
You got to see the rest of the season, though.
I want to see Florida. Because I do think this, looking at Miami's schedule, beat Notre Dame, we get past Florida. The only other ranked opponent we got is SMU.
Y'all play Clemson this year?
Oh,
we don't play Clemson. We don't play Clemson. So the way the ACC set it up was, let me go through Miami's schedule.
Cupcake schedules.
Yeah, that's how the ACC schedule. They want 2 teams in. So
no, that's not cool.
Y'all did the same thing in Oregon.
Hey, man.
Y'all the team that was Penn State this year.
Hey,
don't say Iowa. Iowa's so trash.
That's cool.
Florida State just got ranked. So
as they should.
Yeah, they just got ranked. But before that, Florida State wasn't ranked. So we got Florida and then Florida State. I think we get past Florida and Florida State. I think we beat SMU. and that's the last ranked opponent. The rest of the ACC we play will be Louisville, Stanford, Syracuse.
Louisville will be a trap game.
I think Syracuse is gonna be the
Syracuse got defense now.
Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and Pittsburgh.
No, I don't believe BTFP is very much trash. Yeah.
So I think looking at their schedule, maybe that Florida State stretch, maybe that's potentially for 1 or 2 losses right there. But I think we'll go 1-1 between both of those. So
dude ain't really that good though. Like I told Tyrone, dude he's the same dude from BC. They just want to prepare for that dude, that quarterback. He really cool. Yeah. Thomas really ain't that cold. Yeah, he really ain't that cold, bro. He really don't.
I'm not saying he cold, but that young man, look,
he's not young. He actually old.
He came, young man, old man, whatever. That man came to the stadium, said what he said, and did exactly what he said he was going to do.
But they was at home, and like I said, everybody saying that defense terrible. I don't know how to have Alabama defense.
Man, I don't care. That man, Nick Saban can't save out.
So I think I was talking to Vasky about this before I'll bring it up on the pod. I think the portal, when you lose a coach now, that portal accelerate how bad your team gonna be. Usually, when Les Miles left LSU, when Nick Saban left LSU, Les Miles still had championship level roster because they couldn't leave. Versus as soon as Nick Saban left, the quarterback at Ohio State came from Alabama. Defensive tackles from Colorado that were beasting this weekend came from Alabama. Caleb Downs, Alabama. And I think you're seeing Alabama lose all that talent to the league and also losing their coaches because I ain't know this, Midnight and Terrence. Last year was the first year in 12 years since Nick Saban first came to Alabama that Alabama didn't get a top 25 Louisiana recruit.
Yeah, I remember we talked about
but think about it, he got the job late too, and he wasn't coming to Louisiana recruiting, bro. That dude from he
hired all the coaches. He wanted to mess up part. Brian Kelly scooped up all of them. He said, I want my Louisiana pipeline back. And
he wasn't coming to Louisiana recruiting. He's from the West Coast. They don't really come over here. Like, the pipeline's from over here, but he wasn't doing that anyway. He a West Coast.
Yeah, he ain't like Saban. But Saban had that pipeline because he was at LSU, so he know I'm finna go to Neville, I'm finna go to West Monroe, I'm finna go to Monroe, I'm finna go to New Orleans, I'm finna go to certain areas of Louisiana to get my talent. I'll go to Shreveport every once in a while, get DB.
He wasn't doing that. He wasn't not worried about that. He was like, see, this thing, the boy's so stuck in he's so stuck in his way. Like, you can't. The SEC and the Pac-12 are two different conferences. We are more physical. We just started passing the ball recently a couple years ago. We are more physical. We have defense. Can't come trying to score 80 points a game and don't stop nobody. We don't play.
Let's just be honest. He's soft. He's soft.
Yeah,
he's soft. And we knew that.
He's showing.
So, and here's a stat. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is telling. Nick Saban against unranked opponents, 104-2.
Yeah, he lost a game. ULM is one.
ULM is one. Yeah, ULM is one. My alma mater is one. Yeah, all three of us. But the boy in 2 seasons, 4-4.
Yeah, I said that. He's soft. He's
4-4.
He ain't strong. He's just soft, man.
I think coming from the Pac-12, where usually if you play an unranked Pac-12 team, that's a 50 bird. Yeah, they trash.
Yeah.
Versus Vanderbilt. Yeah, versus you lose to Vanderbilt.
That's probably everybody, bro. I ain't like, you should got fired for that game. I ain't lying to you. I don't believe in firing people, but man, after lose Vanderbilt, you gotta get fired. That's the worst team. That's the worst team.
You should be careful to say what coaches should be fired.
Damn, I told you, y'all spent $40 million, ain't do nothing. Y'all spent $40. Y'all spent my Kawhi money. Y'all giving away Kawhi money and still ain't win the championship.
You know what? Speaking of Kawhi, we're gonna come back to Billy in about 4 weeks. We're gonna let you know if Billy need to get that Indeed ready. I'm gonna make a graphic for him just in case.
And DJ I trust. And DJ I trust.
You say you ain't saying Billy I trust. You said DJ.
Hey, I believe in quarterbacks. I don't believe in coaches. I believe in players, not coaches. Coaches don't play on the field. Players do.
Speaking of Kawhi Leonard, man, crazy story came out today. I'll give Pablo Torre this. That's the first time I seen a news story that was just he had all the details.
He snitched.
So if y'all ain't seen it, yeah, y'all know he snitched. That boy got all the details. So apparently the company Balmer owned Aspiration. They were doing sponsorships through the Clippers, and Kawhi Leonard was getting paid $28 million for no show endorsements. And apparently they're trying to say that kind of like how Joe Smith was back in the day with the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kawhi did recently just take a pay cut. And I mean, did he take a pay cut if he's already getting an extra 28 million? That's neither here or there. But they're trying to say, is this an incentive for him to come over? And then I think it looks even worse that he tried to do the same thing with the Clippers and the Lakers. So Clippers could be losing some draft picks potentially, and this could be an investigation. And if it's like Joe Smith, Kawhi contract will get voided. Joe Smith contract will get voided. So I'm interested to see how serious the NBA takes this, because he came with all the facts. My boy had the paper trail. My boy was more thorough than Young Thug lawyer.
He should give me everything on the table. Get to me cash.
Yeah,
Dang.
man. But and I ain't gonna lie, Terrence, you gonna laugh at this one. They was like, man, who took the biggest pay cut of any superstar? They were trying to loop your boy Brunson. They was like, Dolan better not have thrown $100 million in endorsements for those shows.
Hey, y'all don't need to investigate us, man. Stay over there.
Yeah, might need to, bro. Next, man. They know that I'm players, man. Well, y'all ain't win anyway. Don't matter. She don't matter. Y'all won't win anyway.
Why ain't won in Clipper land? He should have stayed in Toronto. But
I thought that money is different. He said it's too cold there for him.
But as a Spurs fan, am I shocked? Nah, not really. I got a feeling his uncle asked for this. But I want to get y'all perspective on, what do y'all think of the whole situation of Kawhi? No showing, getting paid.
They snitching?
I mean, they could have did better. They could have did better to actually make him show up like maybe twice.
Once or twice.
This crazy thing.
Just to show up.
How we know he didn't come without the cameras being there? How you know he was like in the back room office helping out?
You think that man was working at? Come on, man.
They interviewed an employee that said he never showed up, and it was number one priority, even though they were going bankrupt, to pay Kawhi Leonard his $7 million. You losing money, but we got to pay him his $7 million.
Hey man, they be lying, man. Can't y'all support the brother, bro? I don't know. That's like I said, the situation. Weird,
I'm all for it. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. I mean, if you want to be, that man ain't taking no pay cut. That man got paid on the but I don't care. That ain't my money, but I don't blame him. But of course, you can't do that. So I'm just surprised Kawhi Leonard would do it out of any.
I'm not. He's from California. I'm not even California.
There's a person that's gonna get max money for the least amount of work in NBA history. It's Kawhi Leonard, Ben Simmons, and Kyrie's third.
No. Joel Embiid is number 2.
Oh, you're right. Kawhi, Joel, Ben Simmons.
Who?
John. Oh yeah. Well, John Wall was. John Wall
is number 2 for it.
Hey man, John Wall was a no-show. Let's be honest.
Yeah, John Wall stay hurt.
We talk about Washington. Now, once he got to Houston with the clubs, that's a different story.
Man, James Harden said I'm from the league here.
Oh, yeah. I think, James Harden said he gone. He said, John Wall here? He old? I'm out.
Brace, I'm going to chill with little baby.
I thought that was an interesting story, man, because I'm just wondering, is there other teams doing this now?
They probably been doing it, bro. They probably been doing it. He's the first one. If he did it, he not the first one who did it. Somebody tell him he came in new.
And I'm gonna say this, and then I forgot one more thing on our talking about college. What did you think of that debut of Bill Belichick, man? The GOAT. My boy got home.
Hey, ain't gonna lie, 70 transfers in, bro, and it was over with. That quarterback trash. Gio should never play again. He should stay at USA. He never came to no.
He started off good.
I ain't gonna lie.
First drive.
I put money on TCU that first drive. I'm like, oof. I said, Bill might have got these boy. As soon as he thought that pick six, I said, my money good now. We good, baby.
That boy turned the ball 3 times. He turned the ball so many times back to back to back. To my scene, it was like close. Then it went to like 24. Then it went to 31, 41, 40. I said, dang, good.
Yeah, I was like, man, is this TCU from the year they played Georgia before they got their ass school?
Yeah. I mean, but you get them many transfers. Bill Belichick's first college game. It was bound to happen. I don't know why everybody was so gun-ho that he's going to be a championship contender from day one.
Oh, they not. Bro. He needs some more Jordan money. Need some more Jordan.
It's almost like the commentator said. They were like, "We really don't know these players on the team." I didn't know none of them. I'm like, "Who the hell is
I
this?"
ain't know.
And everybody picking North Carolina. They show everybody on TV like North Carolina. I'm like, no, I don't know. That's my own thing. I said, I don't know the quarterback. Now I know Hoover. He was good for TCU last year because they had want to share the Big 12.
And
So I
then
know
TCU
he was.
bought everybody back too.
And that quarter, that Dower dude, the wide receiver, he nice.
Yeah, I think
he's getting off.
I think the biggest misconception this weekend, all the teams that really had all the turnover struggled, while the teams that had continuity, players that's been in college, we saw more consistency. Miami, like I said, TCU. I mean, Colorado even struggled also just because they had a new quarterback.
I mean, it's to be. I think even with that game, I feel like they didn't do the Shadur thing. They kind of like, we're gonna hold you back. We're not gonna let you play. They didn't. That
was nowhere near the Shadur offense.
Yeah, they didn't go out there and play. They got to hold you back. We're gonna hold you back. So I feel like, I mean, he's a good quarterback though. They talking about playing Juju this week, so we're gonna see.
They talking about playing both.
Yeah, they play somebody sorry this week though. That's why.
But yeah, tomorrow, y'all, we got NFL season. We finally back.
Dallas plus 14.
We got somebody in comments. He said he pulling up on y'all, man. He said he
they won, bro. Y'all won by a couple of points.
They won by 7, actually. They won by 7.
Couple of points.
Yeah, they got happy. LSU fan, they were shaking their tail, fellas. They were too happy.
Y'all not winning the championship.
No, I think he was drunk. I think my boy was drunk, man. You know, he's 90 years old.
Let's say that, man. LSU starting off good. We're gonna see how they go. SEC,
they lose every year.
Got Georgia. Oh.
Win every win. You right. The loss gonna be a loss too.
How you know LSU fan? They cool with you winning. They cool with this. A win is a win.
No. Hey, you know LSU mantra 1-0. Every week we going 1-0.
When they lose, they go high. When they lose, they go high though.
Hey, Dan. Like he said if y'all lose, you can't go hiding.
Man, just like
I was wrong that day. Y'all
I was wrong. They surprised me. LSU surprised me. I ain't gonna lie.
They advice gonna be on the next one. I know this week they busy with work and stuff, but they're gonna be on the next one for sure. But I saw that coming. I'm like, I gotta get this one in there before we switch to NFL. Talk about tomorrow's game and then kind of close this thing on out. But yeah, NFL season start tomorrow. What we thinking for ladies? Cobbs, I think we all know who's gonna win the game.
Man. Plus 14 Dallas tomorrow. Plus 14 Dallas.
So if it,
I'll say 10.5.
I don't hate that. I don't think we're gonna dog them like that. I don't think we're gonna walk them. It's an NFL game.
I'll say 10.5.
I'm glad Parsons is on for them. I see their defense actually look like without all the distractions, can't stop the run.
I'm interested to see honestly what are they gonna try to draft or what they try to trade up with all those picks to get a quarterback.
I think they drafted. You really. How many years Dak got up in his contract? Dak got 2 more years left. I wouldn't draft nobody until the next year because y'all not gonna lose bad enough to get. Unless the Packers lose bad or we lose, they lose bad.
Jordan Love got to go down for the Packers to lose. And I think even with their coaching and Malik Willis didn't look. Malik Willis like 8 wins, 7 wins.
Willis are good.
Yeah, so hey. But touch push for a touchdown, huh? Because they're gonna be a touch push tomorrow.
Yeah, if I had to put a parlay together, I would say touch push for a touchdown. Give me the over on Saquon yards.
I don't know, cause man, you got to run the ball a lot.
We're gonna run. I think the only thing that got me hesitant is Dallas' new defense is focusing on the run.
And Kellen Moore gone. I don't know if you're saying Kellen Moore gone too, though.
So I could see a AJ Brown going over versus. That's a debate. So AJ Brown versus Saquon.
You got Bland and old boy back. I gotta see Trayvon. I gotta see Diggs first game. See what he gonna do.
We hasn't looked right.
We know what Diggs gonna do though. We just gonna run a double move. He gonna jump in and then we gonna throw the thing over the top.
Yeah, he still good. He still jumping everything.
Yeah, him and Bland. I ain't gonna say they ain't good, but we know what they
zone corner. They
play corners.
Yeah, they may play. They more of Marcus Peters than Darrell Reeves.
Oh yeah, definitely Peters. A lot of Peters.
Yeah, I say anything. If I had to put together a lay off the top of my head, I would say, give me AJ Brown over. Give me Jalen Hurts touchdown, and give me the money line for the Eagles. Simple.
Here go my 3 legs, man. Give me that push touchdown. Give me Dak over 200 yards and a touchdown, and give me Dallas plus 14. That's a little 4-leg.
Plus 14 may be good. I would say Saquon plus 75 rushing. Jalen Hurts, of course.
Hey, hold on. Time out. How many yards rushing?
75 yards. 75 yards.
I thought you said 25. Oh, my bad.
Well, he gonna be 25. 25 gonna be like negative 1,000.
16,000. Yeah. I got
it. But 75 yards. Jalen Hurts, push touchdown, of course. I can see Dak throwing 1 or 2 touchdowns. I'll say 2. He's gonna throw some touchdowns. We all
pick 2 though.
I will say this.
Pick on that.
I'll say he's gonna throw one. Is it gonna be? I think it's gonna be the Pickens versus CD. I think because CD and slot, or he gonna be getting Quinyon Mitchell. I think Pickens gonna get a Dory Jackson. And if I'm Dallas, that's who I pick on.
Oh yeah, Dory Jackson so trash. He hurt. He's talking about bad knees. He got
my
bad
only
knees.
thing is how long would George Pickens play?
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm just saying, he can check out sometimes.
Here's why. He in his contract yet. He gonna spaz when he get the contract. When he get the money, now you can spaz. Antonio Brown.
Chill out, man. He spaz because Juju, because they were saying Juju was better than him, and Juju was trash.
That was a boldface lie. They lied to Juju. They lied to Juju.
And he said, the reason you got all them catches and stuff because I was getting double teamed, and I still had more yards than you. That's the only reason he was tripping.
We ain't gonna talk about TikTok boy.
He got 2 rings, man.
We had some interesting nickname for. We had Slant Boy from New Orleans. Got TikTok Boy. You had Crash Out Metcalf from Seattle. Don't worry, I got the book reading. AJ,
not no Crash Out. Metcalf just got alternative lifestyles, man.
Yeah, ain't nil. I got to talk to him. I got to call him about that, man. He's still the
Metcalf's diet is still the most baffling thing to me. The fact that he ate that much candy and still is that swole.
He worked out. He worked out though, man. Like he's just not working out. I'm eating that now. He a freak in the gym.
Yeah. But yeah, that's everything we had to talk about. Kind of going over some stuff. We excited about Sunday picks. We talked about that last. You know who we thought was gonna win and everything. But college football, I'm just glad football back. I don't know about y'all. I'm glad football back.
Yes.
And I'm glad
good
time of the year.
Hey, 2K, look, 2K getting closer and closer to Madden, bro. Cause listen, 2K just come out in October. Then it went to September. Now they in August with it, boy. 2K said forget Madden. I'm trying to take it over.
I don't blame them. Madden ain't that good. NCAA better. But we gonna holler at y'all, man. We're a sports podcast, but one day I might talk about gaming. But all right, y'all. We gonna holler at y'all.
Peace. I want to know.